Right then, so today...
Right then. Morning all everybody.
Yeah, morning
it's
all.
Road trip time because it's happy anniversary, baby.
Today is the 8th of June 2020, and on the 8th of June 2002, Paul and I got married at Westonbirt Arboretum. And we feel awful to say this, but we've never been back, have we?
We haven't.
So we've decided today we're going on a road trip. Things have started to open up a little bit in England, so they're allowing people to come in a staggered approach, and we've got a 12 o'clock slot.
We have indeed.
So we're off to take you around Westonbirt Arboretum. Let's go.
Westonbirt Arboretum is 16 miles from our home city of Gloucester, situated just outside the Cotswold town of Tetbury. The Arboretum was established in 1829 by Robert Holford and was later extended by his son George. Ownership of the Arboretum was passed on to the Forestry Commission in 1956 and then to Forestry England in 2019. The Arboretum backs onto the Highgrove estate, the home of Tetbury's most famous resident, Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales. If you are heading to the Arboretum, it's definitely worth stopping off in the town of Tetbury and stroll around the many antique shops, and you can even pop into Prince Charles's very own shop, Highgrove, to pick up some souvenirs. After a lovely drive through Tetbury, we arrived at the Arboretum.
You all excited, Hunky Man?
Yes.
It's the first time. I feel a bit emotional, you?
No.
Oh, first time we've been back since we were married here. 18 years.
Yes.
But the forestry's been going for 100 books. 100 years. So, just need to make sure we're keeping our distance, which we are. Queue this way.
I don't recognise any of this, man. It's not all new, is
Yeah, I guess it is all new. I don't recognise it either. So our first stop is the Great Oak Hall, where we actually had our civil ceremony.
it? It did indeed.
Yeah,
It
so
was lovely.
yeah. So we're just going to go there first. So 5 minutes this way. It's changed so much because you came straight through the entrance before and it was just there, wasn't it, on the left?
Yeah.
So, but they're 18 years ago, so got to expect some changes. I think it's just round here in the corner, but we didn't come in this way, did we? We recognise the front of here, look. Oh. So here it is, the Great Oak Hall. I'm sure obviously it's closed because of the situation at the moment, so we can't have a look inside, but maybe we can have a peek through the windows. Oh, I remember going through those doors and dragging Dad up the aisle.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a whirlwind, wasn't it?
it was. Happy memories. So here we are back at the Oak Hall 18 years later.
18 years later.
Yeah, it's lovely. Look, it does look a bit warm. Not warm, but it's an oak hall, isn't it? But that's where we had our civil ceremony. Fantastic, wasn't it? With Annie and her band. I walked into
Let there be
Let
love.
There Be Love.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Dragging your dad behind you.
I did drag my dad behind me, bless him. And if you have a look, you can, I don't know if you see the reflection, but this is where we walked up and had the ceremony just there, wasn't it? Oh, looks a little different. It was all poshed up, wasn't it, for us?
Yes.
Oh, happy days. And so lovely to be back, Paulie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful place. We also had a bar set up. There's a surprise with three fabulous friends. Mari, wasn't it? Karen and Di. We saved all our bottles of Carver and beers for the blokes, and we well, we'll have a walk around the glade in a minute because it was just behind here, wasn't it? A fabulous day. Make me go all goosey, honey. Oh, yeah, lovely. Happy days. Well, happy day. Off to the learning centre now. So I'll show you down here. Paul's got his sturdy emerald waterways backpack. Those of the cruise blogger world will know what that means. Best backpack ever, isn't it, Paulie?
I like this one particularly because I know there's some sandwiches inside that.
Yeah, that's true. So normally, obviously, they're big on education here, but obviously things are closed. But this is the education centre where you can learn all about, obviously, the trees. The smells here as well, isn't it, Paul? Beautiful with all the rhododendrons, and if you can hear, it's so peaceful apart from Paul. and just birds, it's just beautiful. Got all the wild foxgloves over there. Paul is hungry already, so he's attacking the egg sandwiches. Not a bad spot to start a little picnic, is it, honey?
Not at all, definitely. Just minding my own business, wandering around when I get a camera shoved in me user.
Having a lovely walk, miles and miles. 600 acres there is here and 18,000 trees.
We haven't walked 600
No.
acres, well, I just want to point that out.
No, but if you are visiting, make sure you leave a good few hours to get around because it's beautiful, isn't it, Paulie?
That's stunning,
Yes. So there's also beehives here at Westonbirt, and they do beekeeping courses too. If you're interested in that sort of thing, I think Paulie's just spotted them over there. Please leave the bees be. Oh. So we're currently walking around the old Arboretum. So we've just been to the toilets, and there's a very good system in place with only every other one and spacing, so that's reassuring to see. And they've also got their cafe open, but it's for parts of the day, but they're only doing takeaway. There's no sitting areas as there normally would be. But that's fine. We bought our own anyway. So here's a look at the menu if you are deciding to come. Tea, £2, some breakfast baps, sandwiches and snacks. But as I say, all takeaway at the moment. Lots of places to sit, as you can see, and if you want a game of table tennis, you can. So we're just coming out the old Arboretum now and we're heading to the steel treetop walkway, which takes us into Silkwood. Hope I don't get too high. You know, I'm like with heights. Doesn't look it, look. So that looks okay. So here we're starting the journey through the trees. Size matters, it says there, Paulie.
Yeah.
Biggest, oldest, tallest, heaviest. Discover the ingenuity of tree engineering. One way. The shortest tree in the world is the dwarf willow. 10 centimetres. That is small. We've walked 15 metres. That's where they do all the Westonbirt woodworks.
As you walk round Westonbirt, you'll find lots of boards giving you lots of fantastic facts and figures. It's educational for all the family. Even we learnt a thing or two.
Pollarding is a traditional pruning system. Maybe that's what you need, and you need pollarding. Removed to encourage dense headed branches. Termed from the old meaning of pole, which refers to the top of the head. To pole meant cutting hair. I didn't know that. So you need a bit of pollarding, honey.
Yeah. Well, don't do a bit of pollarding.
You need a lot. You need a bigger tree than that, Paulie Morgan.
I'd like to say I'm offended, but I'm not.
Paula's having his second bit of eggy sandwich.
It's dinner number 2.
And he also likes his little peg technique for keeping the crisps fresh. And then for pudding, we've got jive bars, the well-known jive bars. Where are they from, Paulie?
Aldi.
Aldi. They're like Twix, but...
It's Aldi's equivalent of a Twix.
Yes.
About 75% cheaper.
Not a bad spot for having a little snacklet. So definitely would recommend to visit to Westonbirt. It's £11 to get in. We booked online, which was very, very easy. And as soon as we came through the gates, we were told to keep our windows closed. And we just showed the pictures of our tickets on the phone. And that was it, straight in. And it's been very well organised, hasn't it? Social distancing everywhere people are very respectful of it, aren't they?
Very good.
Which is brilliant. So we've had a fabulous time. One thing I did forget to say was that you're allocated a time slot.
We're not allocated, you can pick a time slot.
Yes, you can pick a time slot. And we decided on 12 o'clock, so we thought, well, just because we didn't want to get up early, did we, on my day off? So we booked 12 o'clock. And you have a 20-minute window that you can get in during that time. So, yeah, perfect.
It just means everybody's not turning up all at the same time.
Yeah.
But once you're in, you can stay as long as you like.
Yeah. So I'm sure we're going to have another hour wandering around and then head back over the hills. And hopefully we won't get lost on the way home.
I'm not very confident.
So Westonbirt do have special events that celebrate the special seasons, isn't it, really? Well,
not the special seasons, the normal seasons.
Seasons. So, for example, obviously in autumn when all the leaves are changing, it's pretty spectacular, isn't it? But also in November they do like an enchanted forest where all the trees are lit up, which we've been before we got married, wasn't it? Many years ago.
I was like, I can't even remember it was that long ago.
And obviously Christmas stuff, so it's open all year round.
And they also have concerts.
Yeah, Forest Live. They had a lot of dates organised for June this year, but
they've
unfortunately...
had to cancel a lot, but in the past they've had...
Madness, Jules Holland, Will Young.
I think
Rag and Bone Man was due to be here this week, I think.
And I think Tom Jones was scheduled to be here, but yeah, lots of...
And Noel Gallagher. So, we've just spent the last 3 hours, haven't we, wandering around Westonbirt.
Yeah, we thought we'd done our end of the walk video, but as it turned out, we still can't find the exit, so...
So
not like us to get lost.
No. We had a fantastic time, haven't we, Annie? Yes, the Gruffalo's up
We've
there.
asked him the way, but he didn't want to tell us.
So yeah, so we've spent the last 3 hours so far walking around Westonbirt, and we've had a fabulous time, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
Happy anniversary, my sweet.
It's been a lovely day. Thoroughly recommend. If you want to get married here too, it was perfect for us, wasn't it?
I'm assuming because they were only doing about 4 or 5 a year, so I don't know whether they still do them or not. So
don't know. But we'll put a link to their website in the description below, so if you want to find out more about Westonbirt and the events that they have here, then you can click on that. So there we are. So let's try and find our way out.
Yes.
If the next part of the video is in the dark.
Yeah. If it turns into that, what was that film when they all got lost in the woods?
Oh,
I
mate,
don't know.
don't say things like that.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's made her speed up a bit anyway.
So you'll be pleased to see we've made it back to the exit.
Well, not as pleased as we are to see it, but yeah, so that's the exit. So
Yeah.
yes, we're not lost. We won't have to make a video of us living in a treehouse.
So thanks so much for watching. Why don't you watch these videos next?